Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Randomized franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball for year number 2. Last episode for the Thumpers started off with a couple simulations as we defeated our division rivals, the Dive Bombers and the Bird Lizards, easily 9-3 and 6-0, before dropping a game in the sim against the worst team in the league, the Gold Coats, 5-4, because, of course, our team has been wildly inconsistent this season. Then we played this game here against the Nocturnals, who are actually a really, really well-built team. I have to give the AI props here. Whoever built the Nocturnals in this draft and through free agency in year 1 did a really good job. That's a very young core where most of their team is under 25 years or younger, and they are really solid. They pushed our shit in. They beat us up pretty bad, 6-1, and then we won a final game in the sim against the losing record Reynolds 7-0. So we finished the episode 3-2, but we are still in second place in the division. Today's game is the final game we'll have against the Toucans this year. Earlier this season, we played them and lost it late, 10-7. Right now, it's a one-game lead here. So if we win this game, we go back to a tie with the Toucans atop the division. Both of us will be at 14-8. And we will have the tiebreaker as our run differential is better. If you'll see here, we have plus 39, they have plus 29. So this division is up for the taking. On the mound for us today is going to be our best performing starter this year, Grecian Harris, 2-1 with a 2.77 ERA and a 1.35 WHIP as he will make his final start of the season. And on the mound for the Toucans is going to be Rye Butcher, 2-3 on the year with a 3.76 ERA and a 1.06 WHIP. Lineup for the Thumpers today, leading off at third base, is going to be Bob Shelton. He is tense. Batting second, right fielder Bingo Coffey. Batting third, first baseman Captain Ariadne Hazard. Batting fourth is on fire, left fielder Ramon Whitehead. Batting fifth, locked in center fielder Chris Flores. Batting sixth is catcher Shane Cruz. Batting seventh, second baseman Aviana Moreno. Batting eighth is shortstop Malcolm Craig. And batting ninth is the pitcher Harris. Lineup for the Toucans today, leading off at first base, is locked in Itana Haley, getting the start over Hammond today. Batting second, right fielder Samir Payne. Batting third, shortstop J.C. Moon. Batting fourth, locked-in utility player, left fielder today Baka Lee. Batting fifth, third baseman Newt Downtown. Batting sixth, second baseman Gail Roth. Batting seventh, center fielder Nixon Leverage. Batting eighth is catcher Casey Blackwell, getting the start today over Baka Island. And batting ninth is the pitcher Rye Butcher. Let's jump into it and get it on here as we jump into the action here at Castillo Arena. Oh yeah, that's right. The Toucans do have a custom stadium, so I do apologize in advance if the stream is going to lag and or has any problems with crashing or anything, because if you remember, in the All-Star game exhibition we did a few episodes ago with our All-Star team, we picked Castillo Arena as the second match, and the first one was at Peril Point, and both of them lagged really badly, so I apologize in advance.
Filling up here at Castillo Arena. Golly, this is a super-duper occasion.
All right, let's get it on. Bob Shelton leading off, third baseman Intense, hitting .253 on the year with 2 homers, 8 RBIs. Contact for his righty and first pitch Slayer active here against Butcher. Butcher on the season, 2-3, a 3.76 ERA and a 1.06 WHIP, 11 earned runs given up in 6 appearances, 5 of them starts. He's made 1 relief appearance as well. 26 and a third innings pitched. 24 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 4 homers. He's hit 2 batters and struck out 20, tying him for third on the team. Batting average against right now is .235, which is actually the best in the starting rotation. So we've got a matchup here of the 2 best performing starting pitchers here for each respective team. Let's get it on. Slider taken low. That misses from Butcher. Ball 1. Change bet the letters. Pulled to right center field. Into the gap it goes, and Shelton's going to get it started early with extra bases as Leverage gives chase. He gets it in, but it is a leadoff double. Nice. Good start, Bob. Good start. Next up, rookie right fielder Bingo Coffey, hitting .259, 4 homers, and 13 RBIs on the season for the Rook. Changed up and in, that's a strike. Nice pitch from Butcher, caught the corner. Heater misses high this time, 1-1. Changed up the knees, ripped hard to right field, but it is right at Samir Payne. 1 down. Holding at second is Shelton. That'll bring up Captain Ariadne Hazard, first baseman, hitting .352, 5 homers, 12 RBIs. High pitch active for her as well. continuing to regress here as the season wears on. Now at 34 years old as that changeup hits the letters, 0-1. Slider up and away, hit hard and hold it first. Off the diving glove of the first baseman. Good effort from Haley. She couldn't stop it. It's going to be an infield single for Hazard. First and third now. One down for the on-fire Ramon Whitehead, who's been our best hitter this season. Hitting .432 with 8 homers and 21 RBIs, having himself a career year into his sophomore season. Changeup away, hits the outside corner. Good pitch there from Butcher. Heater down, hit at the middle. That is a base hit past the diving second baseman, and that is going to get a run home. Scoring from third is Shelton. It's an RBI for Whitehead, his 22nd of the year. 1-0 Thumpers. And next up is rookie center fielder Chris Flores, who's now locked in, hitting .321. 6 homers and 13 RBIs on the year for him. Changeup outside from Butcher, misses. Ball 1 as he is now tense. Heater up and in. I chased that inside. That's an infield fly pop up to the pitcher. Butcher makes the catch, 2 down. Now to put the pressure on Bash Blonde number 2, catcher Shane Cruz. Hitting .338 with 4 homers and 13 RBIs. He has Mind Gamer active. Right there on the hanging curve. I should have whiffed it. 0-1. Chased it high, 0-2. Whiffer activates for Cruz. Ooh, almost went at it. Good eye, 1-2. High again, off the catcher's glove. Runners will advance here. That's a pretty deep backstop. 2-2 count to Cruz. Change up it in. Hard rip foul. We'll do it again. Cruz stays alive. Change it down. Dump to center field. That is down for a base hit and going to get at least 1 home. Whitehead going to try and follow. Here's the throw from Leverage. It is late. 2-run single there for Shane Cruz. 3-0 Thumpers. And next up, Bash Blonde number 3, second baseman Aviana Moreno. Hitting .338 with 3 homers and 13 RBIs. Butcher just trying to get the inning to end here. Curveball down and in, ripped foul out of play. 0-1 is Moreno early. Curveball misses high and away. 1-1. Change with the letters, ripped up the middle. Base hit past the diving shortstop Moon into left center. First and second, the inning continues. Still 2 down. Number 8 hitter coming up. It is shortstop Malcolm Craig. New signing made a good impression on me last episode when we played. He got 3 hits in that episode against the Nocturnals. He was actually the only batter to get more than 2 hits that game. Fastball hitter, an easy target active for the shortstop, hitting .281 here. 1 homer, 1 RBI. Curveball up and away, line to center field hard. That is right to Leverage, though, and that ends the inning. But Thumpers have 8 batters come to the plate. We get 5 hits and score 3 times here in the first off of Butcher. Gresham Harris will take the mound with a lead as Haley, Payne, and Moon do up here first for the Toucans, our toughest divisional competition. As we have yet to beat them in games we've played against them in this series. I believe we're 0-3 against them. 0-2 last year, 0-1 this year. Here's the numbers for our starter today. Gresham Harris, 2-1, a .277 ERA and a .135 WHIP. 9 runs given up, 8 of them earned in 5 starts, 26 innings pitched, 22 hits surrendered, 13 walks, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, 29 strikeouts, batting average against .234. He's been our most consistent starter this year. I will point that out. He's been a really good free agent signing, and I'm happy with what he's done. Although it does seem that walks are a problem for him, as he's the only one with double digits. Explains why his whip is over 1.3. It should be more like 1.2. And here's first pitch here to Aitana Haley, the first baseman. As the slider hit up the first baseline. Diving is Hazard to make the stop. She will win the foot race to the bag. 1 down. Next up, right fielder Samir Payne, hitting .352 with 5 homers and 14 RBIs. First pitch from Harris, a heater up and away. Strike called, 0-1. Change up middle in. Chopper to short, slow roller. Craig charges and fires. Gets him at first, 2 down. Next up, shortstop J.C. Moon. He has got off-speed hitter active, hitting .413, 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Cutter up and in on the first pitch. Fouled back into over the screen, 0-1. Forcing him up and away. Checked high, 1-1. Slided down and away. Ripped in the hole to short. Backhanded by Craig. He will make the play. And that is a 1-2-3 quick inning here for Harris. No issues for him. To the second, he'll lead us off. Then it's Shelton and Coffey.
Now batting,
Gresham Harris leading off. Pitcher's locked in, hitting 182 on the year with 2 RBIs. He's already in a groove here after setting down the first 3 batters he saw. Heater taken low from Butcher on the first one, ball 1. Sliders high, 2-0 the count. Slider up and away, line to left center field. That is going to get down in front of the sliding glove of Nixon Leverage, who does trap it. Leadoff single for Harris. And that'll bring up Bob Shelton, who doubled to start the game and then scored later in the first. He's 1 for 1. Back to Nutrimojo after the hit. Change up on the first pitch, ripped hard and foul. Bob was ready, but early, 0-1. Curveball down, bounces. Good block there by the catcher, 1-1. That curveball's in the dirt, blocked again, 2-1. Changeup nips the inside corner. What a pitch, 2-2. Changeup down is chased, ripped out of play though, 2-2. Shelton stays alive, working the count. Curveball at the knee, Shelton rips it to right field, but it's right at Payne, 1 down. Bingo Coffee up next. Right fielder flew out to Payne last time up. He's 0 for 1. Changeup misses inside off the plate. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Heater down the middle. Crushed by Coffee. Deep left field. Hit pretty well. Running out of room is Lee. Leaping. And it's a beating the drum. A home run. Bingo Coffee takes a swing. B-I-N-G-O. 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 And Bingo is his name. Oh. 5th homer of the year for Bingo. And the rookie makes it 5-0 Thumpers. And here is Ariadne Hazard. 1 for 1 with a single. That home run for Coffee ties him for 2nd place on the team with Hazard. Butcher now rattled. Heater up, blasted by Hazard. Deep center field on the line. But Leverage makes the catch at the fence. 2 down. Base is empty for Whitehead. Single homer run his first time up. He's on fire. He's also scored today. Heater up, blasted to right center field. Cracking away from Leverage. He dives, but it's out of his reach. It's going to be extra bases. Whitehead into second with a 2-out double. And that inning will continue. Here's rookie Chris Flores, who popped out to the pitcher his first time up, 0 for 1 today. Still locked in. Heater inside off the plate. Good eye. Ball 1. Change up middle in. Chap foul. 1-1. Curveball down. Out and on the front foot. Flores pops it to left. Right there is Baca Lee. He will put it away to end the inning. But 2 more home on the home run by Bingo Coffee as the rookie hits his 5th of the year. 5-0. Bottom 2. Lee, Downtown, and Roth do up against Harris. Utility player Baca Lee leads off. Left fielder's locked in, hitting .338. 1 homer, 10 RBIs on the year. Cutter away on the first pitch, ripped to right field. That is a first pitch swinging single here as Lee leads off the inning. And here comes third baseman Young Newt Downtown, hitting .326. 7 homers, 20 RBIs on the year for him. Change it down in the way on the first one, outside. Ball 1. Cutter up and away. Strike in there, 1-1. Slider down and in. Low and inside, 2-1. Force him up and in, high, 3-1. Change up away, check swing, strike called. Full count, whiffer activates for Downtown. Cutter down and in. Whiffed on it, strike 3. First punch out for Harris, 1 down. Next up, Gail Roth, second baseman, hitting .233, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. Forcing up and away in the first one, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in, low and inside to Roth, 1-1. Cutter down and away, dumped to left field, racing in is Whitehead. He will get there for the 2nd out. Runner hangs on at first. Now to bring up center fielder Nixon Leverage, hitting .273. 4 homers, 12 RBIs, as he's going to try and extend the inning here against Harris. Cutter up and in on the first one, checked high. Ball 1, good take. Force him down, off the glove of Cruz, but he kept it under him. 2-0, runner does not advance. Change it down, pulled foul, out of play by Leverage, 2-1. Slider down and away, pulled to right center field, Coffee ranging over. He's there and puts it away to end the inning. One hit in the inning for the Toucans, but nothing comes of it to the third. 5-0. Cruz, Moreno, and Craig do up. Shane Cruz leading off. Catcher singled home 2 last time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Curveball away. Strike called. 0-1. Slider down. Hit up the middle. That's a base hit under the glove of Butcher into center. Shane Cruz leads off the inning with a single, and let's see if we can keep it going. Butcher again rattled, and that'll bring up second baseman Aviana Moreno. 1 for 1 with a single today. Changeup inside, misses, ball 1 off the plate. Curveball's inside, 2-0. Good hitter's count for Moreno. Hanging curve out in the front foot, though. Pulled foul, 2-1. Slider at the letters, ripped into center field on the line. It's a base hit. Back-to-back singles start the inning for the Thumpers. Nobody out. We're in business. Here's shortstop Malcolm Craig. He flew out to left field his first time up. 0 for 1 today. Looking for a fastball. Changeup away, misses outside, ball 1. Change down and then pulled up the third base line. Downtown backhands, gets the out at second. We're off the first in time. It's a double play. Good turn around the horn. That'll put 2 down. Runner at third for Harris. Pitcher 1 for 1 with a single today, trying to help his own cause. Butcher up to 10th mojo with the double play. Slider down, hit at the middle. Base hit into right center. It's up there, and Butcher dropped. Harris drives in his first RBI today. It's 6-0 Thumpers. Bob Shelton up next, 1 for 2 with a double. Flew out to right last time up. Curveball middle in, turned on by Shelton, cracked deep to right field, carrying well, but Payne will run it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 home on the 2-out single by the pitcher, Greshey and Harris. Thumpers now lead 6-0 to the bottom of the third. Blackwell, Butcher, and Haley do up against Harris. Here's backup catcher Casey Blackwell getting the start today over Baca Island. First pitch Slayer active, hitting .312. 1 homer, 3 RBIs. Heater up on the first one, taken high. Ball 1. Slider down in the way, whiffed on it, 1-1. Changeup down and in, whiffed on it, 1-2. Cutter up and away, taken high, 2-2. Four-seamer middle of the plate, hard grounder to first. Hazard takes it herself. 1 down, nice play. Next up, the pitcher, Rye Butcher. He's 10th, hitting .250 on the year, and he will bat. Cutter up on the first pitch away, whiffed on it, 0-1. Heater away, strike called, 0-2. Cutter up and in. Chased it, strike 3. Second punch out for Harris. 2 down, and here's Haley, 0-1. Slider away, misses outside to Haley, a 1-0. Changeup down and in. That's a check swing strike, 1-1. Four-seamer down in the way. Pop to right center field. Coffee racing over. Gets there on the shallow fly, and that is going to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Harris. To the fourth, it's still 6-0 Thumpers. Coffee, Hazard, and Whitehead do up as we look to build the lead with our heart of our lineup coming up. There's Coffee, 1 for 2. 2-run homer last time up for Bingo. Changeup inside, misses, ball 1. Check low on the heater, good take, 2-0. Changeup down and in, foul back into the screen, 2-1. Changeup down as Chase pulled over the bag at first. Haley there, flips to Butcher in time, 1 down. Hazard up next, captain, 1 for 2 with a single, lined out to center last time up. Heater middle of the plate, foul back, just missed it, 0-1. Chased it high out of the zone this time, pop up to second. Making the catch is Roth, 2 down. Base is empty for Whitehead, 2 for 2. He doubled last time up and singled home a run earlier. Slider up, hard chopper through the middle, another hit. Ramon's third of the day, he's 3 for 3. Keeping that hot stick swinging, and that'll bring up Chris Flores. Rookie 0 for 2 today. Flew out to left last time up. He's also popped out to the pitcher, no longer locked in. Slider up and away, outside, ball 1. Heater middle win, blasted to left center field by Flores, carrying well to the wall. Off the fence, it's extra bases. Lee gets it in quickly, coming around third is Whitehead. He's going to try and score. Relay throw from Moon is laid. RBI double for Flores. 7-0 Thumpers. Here's Shane Cruz, 2 for 2 today, 2 singles, 2 RBIs driven in his first at bat. And Rye Butcher is done here after 3 2/3 innings. Coming out of the bullpen, reliever Camden Stark as he will take over on the mound. Camden Stark on the year. Reliever is 2-0 with a 2.75 ERA and a 1.47 WHIP in 13 appearances. 6 earned runs given up, 19 2/3 innings pitched. Second most out of the bullpen here. 23 hits given up, 6 walks, 3 homers, 2 hit batsmen, 10 strikeouts, and a batting average against the 303. Solid numbers for Stark. He's actually performed very well. The only person performing better than him is Judy Gold. All right, so 3 2/3 innings today for Butcher. He gives up 13 total hits, 7 earned runs, 1 homer. Runner on base, his responsibility if it does come around to score. He does not strike anybody out, and he doesn't walk anybody or hit anybody. Cruz with the RBI chance here, 2 down against Stark. There's rally stopper and K neglector. Slider hits the letters at the top of the zone, 0-1. Good pitch there. Change it down, rip foul by Cruz, 0-2. Whiffer activates as well as K neglector. Heater down and in jams Cruz, but he fouls it back out of play. 0-2, just got to it. Slider high, misses, 1-2. Heater away, hard chopper through the middle into center field. It's a base hit. Coming around third is Flores. He's going to try and score. Here's the throw from Leverage. Laid. RBI single for Cruz, his third of the day. Third RBI of the day. It's 8-0 Thumpers. That run will charge to Butcher, and that will end his line with 8 earned runs given up today. Moreno due up next. She's 2 for 2 today. 2 singles for her. Change up away outside. Ball 1. She's locked in here. Slider middle in. Sky ball left center field. Lee over for it, and he will put it away. That'll end the inning. Thumpers out to a commanding 8-0 lead now. Bottom 4. Payne, Moon, and Lee due up against Harris. Already scored more runs than we did the first time around against the Toucans. That game we lost 10-7. Here's Samir Payne. He's over 1 today, and tense. Four-seamer up and away. Strike called, 0-1. Slider away. Fouled off, 0-2. Change up and in. Pulled foul out of play, 0-2. Cutter down and in. Chased it, strike 3. Third punch out for Harris. 1 down as he waves bye-bye. J.C. Moon up next, 0 for 1 today. No love lost between these two teams as they're bitter division rivals. Slider away, misses, ball 1. Four-seamer up and away. Line to center field, right at Flores. He doesn't even have to move. 2 down. Base is empty for Baca Lee. Left shortstop locked in, or left fielder locked in. 1 for 1 with a single today. So far, he is the only hit today for the Toucans offense. Change up down and the way is low. Ball 1. Cutter down and in. Ripped foul out of play. 1-1. Four-seamer up and away. Hard chop through the middle into right center, and Lee has his second hit of the day. He's 2 for 2. Harris no longer locked in. That is going to bring up Newt downtown, who's 0 for 1 today. Or Harris was actually on fire. Four-seamer up and in. High off the plate inside. 1-0. Change it down in the way. Strike called. 1-1. Nice pitch there. Cutter down and in. Strike called. 1-2. Hit in the corner as Whiffer activates here for downtown. Slider up and away. Way out of the zone. 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Foul back. Downtown got to it. Will stay alive. 2-2. Change up at the knees. Out in front of it. Pulled foul. We'll do it again. Cutter down in the way. Just low. Missed the corner. Full count. Runner will be off with the pitch here. Four-seamer up and in. Sky ball. Right center field. Flores and Coffee coming over. Flores will call it off. And he'll put it away. That ends the inning. Second hit of the day for the Toucans comes through off of Lee's bat. But it's still nothing done with it to the 5th. It's 8-0. Craig, Harris, and Shelton due up. Here's Malcolm Craig, tense, 0 for 2 today. Fastball hitter active here. Well, it's easy target. Stark is tense. Slider inside, and nips the corner, 0-1. Change up, whiffed on it, 0-2. Okay, neglector now activates for Stark. Heater up and away, blasted by Craig to right field. It pretty well, but he got under it. Therefore, it is Payne, 1 down. Gresham Harris up next. Pitcher singled home a run last time up. He's also singled earlier, 2 for 2 today. Stark back to neutral. Change up away on the first pitch, skied to left center. Baca Lee over, 2 down. Base is empty here for Shelton, 1 for 3 with a double. And he's tense again. Heater away, nips the corner. What a pitch, 0-1. Heater at the knees, sent well by Shelton deep to left field, carrying well, but it hangs up for Lee at the warning track. That's a 1-2-3 inning. First inning we have yet to score. Bottom 5. It's halfway home today. We're up 8-0. Roth, Leverage, and Blackwell due up for the Toucans. Here's Gale Roth, 0 for 1 day for the second baseman. Forcing him down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Change up down and away. Low and outside, 1-1. Cutter up and in. Line down the left field line, out of play, 1-2. Slider up and away. Fouled off, 1-2. Four-seamer down and in. Just blew it by him, strike 3. Fourth punch out for Harris. He's feeling it. Next up, Leverage, center fielder, 0 for 1 today. Blew out to right center his first time up. Slider at the knees on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Harris now on fire. Four-seamer up and in. Turned on and blasted by Leverage. Right center. It's not coming back. Toucans on the board. First person to get a hit besides Baca Lee in the lineup is Nixon Leverage as he hits a long bomb over the wall in right center. 5th of the year from Nixon. It is 8-1. And here's Casey Blackwell, the catcher. He's 0 for 1 today as Harris knocked down the locked-in Mojo again. Four-seamer up and in. Taking high, 1-0. Slider away. Fouled off, out of play, 1-1. Cutter down and away. Outside, 2-1. Four-seamer down and away. Chased, hit the middle of the second. Moreno on the dive. Does not make the stop. It's going to be an infield single there for Blackwell as he's on with 1 down for the pitcher slot. Here comes Stark. Will they let him bat or will they have him pitch another inning? Stark hitting 250 on the year if they do let him bat. They do. He will be coming back out on the mound next inning. Heater up, bunt shown, pulled back for a strike, 0-1. Cutter up, bunt shown, pulled back, strike called, 0-2. Four-seamer up. Bunted back to the mound. It's right at Harris. He'll fire to second. Gets the lead runner. Craig to first. Double play. You love to see it as the sac bunt fails, and that ends the inning. But the Toucans on the board with a big bomb. Big bomb from center fielder Nixon Leverage, his 5th of the year. 8-1 to the 6th. Coffee, Hazard, and Whitehead. Hard lineup coming up. Here's Bingo Coffee. Rookie 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer today. Facing Stark, entering his second full inning of work. Change-up away, strike called, 0-1. He's gone an inning and a third so far. Change-up misses outside, 1-1. Heater down and in, line does left center, down for a hit. Nice swing there from Coffee, his second hit of the day. And that'll bring up Ariadne Hazard, the captain, 1 for 3 with a single. Just popped out last time up. Slider put in his chase, fouled back, 0-1. Heater up, taken high, good eye, 1-1. Sorry, letters ripped over short into the gap left center field. That's going to be extra bases for Hazard. Digging for third is going to be Coffee. He'll be sent. Hazard hangs in second with a double. Coffee scores from first. It's 9-1. Thumpers get the run right back. Next up, Whitehead, 3 for 3, a double, 2 singles, 1 RBI, trying to bring her home. He's on fire. Stark now tense. Change up and away, just missed it. He got under it. Popped up behind second, shallow right center. Payne is there. He'll put it away. 1 down. Next up, Chris Flores, 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Locked in again as that changeup misses inside. Ball 1. Heater up and away, whiffed on it. 1-1. Little late. Heater up and away, chased it this time. 1-2. K neglector activates for Stark. Heater up, hard chopper to short. Moon gets the out at third as Hazard tried to sneak by him, and she did not. Fielder's choice there, 2 down, and here's Cruz, 3 for 3, 3 singles and 3 RBIs today for the catcher. Having himself a good day at the plate. Slider up and away, taken high, ball 1. Change with the knees, turned on by Cruz, but he's out in front. That had the distance, but he was early. 1-1. Change it down and then hit the second. Roth there makes the play to first, and that will end the inning. But we do get a run in on the double by Hazard. 9-1 to the bottom of the 6th. Haley, Payne, and Moon top the lineup up for the Toucans. Here's Haley, 0 for 2 today, facing the still locked in Harris. We see him repping away in the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down and in. Hard chopper in the hole to third. That's a base hit into left. Haley's first hit of the day. She's 1 for 3. And that'll bring up Payne. He's 10, so for 2 today. But Steeler active at first base, but they're down 8 runs that they steal. I don't care. Cutter up and in on the first one. Hit well by Payne to right center field. Coffey gives chase. He's there for it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Good range there from Bingo. Here comes J.C. Moon, who's 0 for 2. Forcing roughing away. Hard chopper in the hole to second. Moreno dives out of her reach. It's a base hit into right. First and second now with 1 down. Toucans might be in business here. Coming up is the cleanup hitter. Baca leaves 2 for 2 today with 2 singles off of Harris. He's locked in. Slider inside on the first one. Lined over second. That is a base hit into right center field. Flores gets it in quickly. Runners hold at second. It's a 1-run single, though, for Lee. 9-2. Toucans get another run back. Here's Downtown, who's 0 for 2 and tense as Harris no longer locked in. Change up and in. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in. That's chopped out the middle. Craig dives out of his reach into center. It's a base hit. Runner holds at third as Flores has a good arm. Bases loaded, 1 down. All the pressure on Gale Roth, who's 0 for 2 today. Good swing from Roth here. We'll put the Toucans back in the game here. Harris trying to prevent that. Cutter away in the first pitch. Popped it up in front of the plate. Cruz out of the crouch. Calls for it on the line at third. And that is going to be an infield fly. 2 down. Now all the pressure on center fielder Nixon Leverage, who has gone yard today. He's 1 for 2 with a solo homer last time up. Four-seamer down and in. Off the plate, ball 1. Change at the knees. Leverage takes it. Strike called. 1-1. Slider up and in. Jammed it foul into the screen. 1-2. Cutter up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Harris strands the bases loaded with his 5th punch out of the day. That ends the inning, but they get a run home on the single by Lee. 9-2 to the 7th. Moreno, Craig, and Harris do up. I'll need to check Harris's pitch count here just to see if we're going to let him bat real quick. Moreno due to lead off, 2 for 3 today, 2 singles. Popped out last time up. Harris is at 74. He might have another inning in him. He might. I think we might let him start the inning at least. Change up the letters on the first one. Ripped to third, right at Downtown. 1 out. Now Craig up next, 0 for 3 today in tense. Yet to get a hit today. Heater up and in. Chopper to short. Easy play for Moon. 2 down. Base is empty here for Harris. We'll let him bat. 2 for 3, 2 singles. 1 RBI driven in today for the pitcher. Whiffed on the heater. 0-1. Slider inside. 1-1. Change it down. Pulled foul. 1-2. Change up away is outside, 2-2. Change up and in, skied to right center field, and that should be run down to end the inning as Payne does get there. 1-2-3 inning for Stark. He's pitched really well out of the bullpen, only giving up 1 run since coming in the 4th. Bottom 7, it's 9-2. Blackwell, Stark will be a pinch hitter, and then Haley. Harris going to start the inning here against Blackwell. Catcher singled last time up. He's 1 for 2. Cutter down in the dirt. Good take. Ball 1. Four-seamer middle in. Check swing off the plate. 2-0. Change up at the knees. Rip to third. Shelton dives off his body into left field. Bob could not make the play. It's a leadoff single. And here's Camden Stark, the pitcher. Pinch hitting for him is backup third baseman Sheila Meyer. Hitting .333, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. First pitch slider down and away. Strike called from Harris, 0-1. Probably be his last batter he sees today. Heater middle in. Jammed over first. That is a fair ball down the right field line. What a hit from Meyer coming off cold on the bench. Digging for second. She is in with a double. And that is definitely going to do it for Harris. Haley up next, 1-for-3 with a single. Harris done after 6+ innings. He gives up 10 hits, no walks, strikes out 5 batters today. 2 earned runs so far. He has a quality start, but both runners on base would be charged to him if they score. Coming in to pitch all out of the bullpen here, it's going to have to be Sky Sosa, our best performing reliever so far this year, I believe. And she has been for the most part. Sosa 2-0 with an 0.51 ERA and an 0.91 whip. 2 runs given up, 1 earned in 12 appearances. 17 2/3 innings pitched. 13 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 13 strikeouts, and a batting average against of .200.
Now pitching.
Trying to strand the runners, keep this lead from getting any closer. 4-seamer inside, off out of the bullpen, inside. Ball 1. Slider down and away. Hit up the middle, base hit into center field. It's a high hopper to center. Flores fields it cleanly, gets it in quickly, but it's a 2-run single. Both runners charged to Harris. He will lose his quality start with 4 earned runs. It is 9-4. And here's Samir Payne, right fielder, tense as Haley came through. Sosa now tense. Slider down in the way in the first one, ripped foul, 0-1. Good ball down, low in the dirt, 1-1. 4-seamer up and away, outside, 2-1. 4-seamer up and in. Skied to center field, Flores back a step. Now coming in, makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, coming up, is the 3-hitter, J.C. Moon. Shortstop, 1-for-3 today with a single.
J.C. Moon.
4-seamer down and in, inside, 1-0. 4-seamer down and away, strike called, 1-1. Ball down and away. Whiffed on it, 1-2. Got him to chase. Slider down and in. Low 2-2. No chase there from Moon. Good eye from him. 4-seamer up and away. Hit in the hole to second. Reno on the dive. Makes the stop. Takes the out at first. 2 down on the fielder's choice. Sosa back to neutral. Here's Baca Lee. He's locked in. 3-for-3 today. 3 singles. Drove in a run last time up. He's been seeing the ball well today. Ball down and in on the first one. Floats in there for a strike. 0-1. 4-seamer up and away. Hit well by Lee to left field. He went with it, but Whitehead back to the warning track, puts it away, and that ends the inning. Good pitching from Sosa to keep it a 5-run lead, but 2 more score for the Toucans here as they're back in it. Here's Judy Gold, who's been the best performing pitcher out of the bullpen for the Toucans this year. Top 8, it's 9-4. Shelton, Coffey, and Hazard top of the lineup, 2 up. Bob Shelton leading off, tenths today, 1-for-4 with a double. Contact first righty, first pitch Slayer active here against Judy Gold. Judy Gold on the year, 2-0 with a 2.08 ERA and a 1.10 whip. 4 runs given up in 13 appearances. She has 3 saves, most on the team. 17 in the 3rd innings pitched, 11 hits surrendered, 8 walks, 10 strikeouts. Batting average against for her, 180 on the year, is second lowest is actually the lowest batting average on the team. She's been the best performing pitcher out of the bullpen here. Nyla Witness scores is 6-0, but she has a higher ERA because she faces a lot more batters. But Gold has been surprisingly solid as a C+, not bad. And being at 26, maybe she'll improve to a B- at some point. Consistent elite 4-seamer are her traits. Heater up, blew it by Shelton as he chased it high, 0-1. Heater way inside off the plate, 1-1. Heater up and in, Shelton sends it to the left center, that's down for a hit. Leadoff single for Bob here in the 8th as we look for some insurance runs. Here's Bingo Coffey, singled last time up. He's also had a 2-run homer, 2-for-4 day for Bingo. Heater up and in, late on it, whiffed, 0-1. High heater, misses, 1-1. Heater middle of the plate, line to center field, it's down for a base hit. Coffey's 3rd hit of the day, 2 on, none down. Thumpers threatening. Let's see if we can get those runs back. Here's the captain, Ariadne Hazard. RBI double last time up. She's also singled today, 2 for 4. Changed up and in is chased and pulled foul out of play, 0-1. Oh, that was a screwball. Looked like a changeup. Heater up, blasted by Hazard down the right field line. Payne tracking it and will make the catch. 1 down as the runners will have to hold. Next up, Whitehead, 3 for 4. He flew out last time up. He's also hit an RBI double and 2 singles. And that'll do it for Judy Gold. She faces the minimum 3 batters she had to face because she's tired. Coming out of the bullpen is ace reliever Nyla Witness. Witness on the year, 6-0, a 3.58 ERA and a 101 whip. 13 earned runs given up, 19 appearances, 32 and 2/3 innings pitched is definitely the most out of the bullpen by a long shot. 23 hits surrendered, 10 walks, 1 homer, 27 strikeouts, batting average against 197. She's been the second, one of the top 3 relievers here in the bullpen. Heater down, taken low, ball 1. She actually got the win the first time we played. Change it down and away, pulled to third, right at downtown, and that's going to double off the runner at second. I thought it was going to get down. Bottom 8, it's 9-4. Downtown, Roth and Leverage due up. Here's downtown, 1 for 3 with a single today as Sosa remains in the game. The ball down and away, strike called, 0-1. Heater up and in, whiffed on it, 0-2. Whipper activates. Curveball down and in. Hit on the ground is short. Craig to his left, makes the stop. On to first, and that's the first out. Roth up next. He's 0 for 3 today. 4-seamer up and in. Foul back, 0-1. Ball down and in. Lined over third. Shelton lunges out of his reach. It's the fair ball down the line as Whitehead gives chase into the corner. Ross' first hit of the day is going to be a 1-out double here. Next up, Nixon Leverage, 1 for 3 with a solo homer today. The ball down and away on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in. Leverage fouls it back, 0-2. Slider up and in. Chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Sosa, 2 down. Casey Blackwell up next. Catcher, 2 for 3 today. 4-seamer up and in. Out of the zone, ball 1. 4-seamer down and away. Low, 2-0. Ball down. Ripped foul from Sosa, out of play, 2-1. Slider at the knees. Hard chopper to right field, that is in for a base hit. Coffey comes up throwing, runner will hold at third. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Here's the pitcher Witness, pinch hitting. It is backup first baseman Nash Hammond, hitting .235 with 3 RBIs on the year. He's actually the only first baseman on the roster. He's just not playing. Pinch perfect active, trying to bring home some more runs. Slider away on the first one, out of the zone, ball 1. 4-seamer up and away. Strike called, 1-1. Nice pitch. Curveball down, in the dirt, good block, 2-1. 4-seamer down, taken low, 3-1. Slider middle in, fouled off, full count. Runners will be off with the pitch here. Curveball down and away. Pulled foul. What a swing by Hammond to stay alive. Up and away. Sky to right center field. Flores was shaded to left center. He's going to have to hurry. Gets to the wall. It's gone! Off the top of the fence. Pinch hitter Nash Hammond comes through with a big bomb. And the Toucans are back within a run. It's 9-8. What a time to get your first homer of the season. Or 9-7, but still, they're back within 2. And here's Haley. 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 RBIs. As Sosa's tense, so we're going to have to take her out here. Coming out of the bullpen here. We're going to turn it over here to Tyler Tang as he'll take over on the mound. Tang, no record, a 7.71 ERA and a 2.79 whip. 8 runs given up, 8 appearances, 9 in the third innings, 18 hits, 8 walks, 1 homer, 7 strikeouts, batting average against the .409. First pitch, 2-seamer up and in here to Haley. Strike called, 0-1. 4-seamer up and away. Fouled off, 0-2. Tough out activates. Slider down and away. Line back over Tang's glove into center field. It's a base hit, and that means the steal is back on for Haley. They're back within 2 runs. They need her to score. Here's Payne, 0 for 4 and 10s, pinch hitting. It is catcher Baca Island, hitting .233 with 3 homers and 8 RBIs. Slider away in the first one, out of the zone, ball 1. Four-seamer middle in, whiffed on it, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away, checked high, 2-1. Four-seamer down and away, chop back up the middle, Moreno dives, out of her reach, into center field. Runner digging for third, relay throw from Flores, just laid, Haley beat the throw. Tying run at first, here's J.C. Moon, representing the go-ahead run, 1 for 4 with a single. Two-seamer up and away from Tang, check swing strike, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in, lined into left center, it's a base hit. And the inning continues. Runner digging for third, throw from Flores is going to be close. Yeah, he beat the throw. Tying run at third, it's 9-8, and Baca Lee's coming up. 3 for 4 today, he's locked in with 3 singles and an RBI, and Tang is tense. Slider inside, check swing misses, ball 1. Four-seamer down and away, chopped up this middle to second, Moreno dives, makes the stop, gets it to first, gets the out, and we get out of the inning with the 1-run lead. Coming out of the bullpen, pinch hitting, or subbing in for Hammond, long reliever Jack Pirossi, who just got signed.
Are you sitting next to a new special someone?
To the 9th, it's 9-8 as the Toucans get a 3-run bomb from Hammond and an RBI single from Moon.
Now batting, the center field.
Here's Flores, 1 for 4 with an RBI double today. He's locked in facing Pirossi. Jack Pirossi, the long reliever, 0-1. He has a 22.85 ERA and a 3.46 whip. He's made 4 appearances this season, 11 earned runs, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 12 hits, 3 walks, a homer, a hit batsman, 4 strikeouts, batting average against a 480, and he has reverse splits. So with the defensive subs here, heater up, taken high, ball 1. It looks like Baca Island is sticking in left field, the catcher, after pinch hitting for Payne. Baca Lee, the utility player, will move to right field. And then that's it. The other one is the pitcher, Pirossi. 1-0 pitch to Flores. Heater away, chased it outside, 1-1. Curveball away, nips the corner. What a pitch from Pirossi, 1-2. Change up inside, pulled foul out of play, 1-2 still. Curveball down, line through the middle. It's a base hit. Flores' second hit of the day. 2 for 5 now. Leadoff man on. We need some insurance runs. I don't feel confident with a 1-run lead. Here's Shane Cruz, 3 for 4, 3 singles, 3 RBIs today. Mind Gamer and reverse splits are both active. Curveball up and in, turned on by Cruz, crushed deep to right field, hit pretty well, running out of room. There for it, though, is Lee at the warning track, 1 down. Just missed it. Here's Moreno, 2 for 4, 2 singles. She's locked in. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Heater middle in, check swing strike, it's 0-2. Change it down on the way, pulled to third. Downtown to second, 1. Roth to first, double play, and that ends the inning. Bottom 9, it's 9-8. Downtown, Roth and Leverage due up. There's Downtown, 1 for 4 with a single today. Tang still tense. I'll let him start the inning here, but we'll see what happens. Four-seamer down on the way on the first one, fouled back, 0-1. Slider down and in. Chopper to short, slow roller. Craig charges, bare hands and fires. Gets the out at first, 1 down. A good start to the inning. Here's Roth, 1 for 4 with the double last time up. Two-seamer up and away on the first one. Hit well by Roth, left center field. He might have just missed it. Whitehead back to the deepest part of the track. Makes the catch, 2 down. The park was just big enough to hold it. Leverage up next. He has homered today, 1 for 4. He is the last chance for the Toucans here. Division lead on the line here for the Toucans. They need this win to keep the lead. Heater away, outside, ball 1. If they lose, it becomes a tie atop the division. We have tiebreaker. Slider inside, strike called, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Leverage takes it, strike called, 1-2. Four-seamer down and away. Check swing, missed outside, 2-2. Slider down and in. Hard in the hole to first. Diving is Hazard. She gets there. Flips it to Tang. Gets the out, and that's a 1-2-3 ninth inning for Tyler Tang. Thumpers hold on and win. 9-8 the final score as we almost blow an 8-run lead. But hold on at the death with the win. Both teams now 14-8 on the season, tied atop the division. Thumpers have the tiebreaker due to run differential as the head-to-head record is 1-1. What a great offensive game. The Toucans really made us sweat that one out. We started hot, then they ended hot. So, palpitations. Hitless today for the Thumpers were Craig as well as Sosa and Tang, who did not bat. 2-run homer for Bingo Coffee. RBI double for Hazard. RBI single for Whitehead. RBI double for Flores. 3 RBIs for Cruz. He had 2 RBI singles. And Harris had an RBI single as well. On the other side for the Toucans, hitless today were Payne, Butcher, Stark. That's it, okay. And obviously the pinch hitter, obviously Parasi didn't bat, so he doesn't count. But 2 RBIs today for Haley, 1 for Moon, 1 for Lee, home run for Leverage, 3-run bomb for pinch hitter Nash Hammond to get him back in the game as well. Winning pitcher is Gresham Harris. He'll finish the season 3-1. 6 innings pitched, 10 hits, 4 runs given up, 5 strikeouts, 1 homer. He misses the quality start by 1 run. Inning and 2/3 for Sosa. 4 hits, 3 earned runs, a strikeout, a homer. Tyler Tang an inning and a third, giving up 1 earned run on 3 hits. He gets his first save of the year. On the other side for the Toucans, Butcher 3 2/3 takes the loss. 13 hits, 8 earned runs, 1 homer. He'll finish the season 2-4. Stark 3 1/3 innings pitched out of the bullpen with a good hold, giving up 1 earned run on 3 hits. Gould 2 1/3 of an inning, giving up 2 hits, no runs though. Witness 2/3 of an inning, no runs given up. And Parasi an inning, giving up 1 hit, but no runs. Player of the game, Bingo Coffee with his 3-hit day, followed by Nash Hammond with the pinch hit 3-run homer, and Shane Cruz with his 3-hit day, driving in 3 runs on 2 singles. Not bad, not bad. Whew, that was fun. That was nerve-wracking, but we got the win, and that's what matters, right? Media's asking who you thought should have taken up basketball. Craig. Squelch wants a new face for the Acid Rain campaign. Oh, Whitehead. He's been really, really good this season. So's Harris, but Whitehead's been better. All right, looking around the league at roster moves. There's been a couple here we have to report. Burton Werthers, our backup catcher, gets +9 speed. Solid. He's actually a catcher that can run now. Nice. Leatherwings signs shortstop Justin Brewer, who replaced Trip Harper on their roster. All right. Orion Reed, the rookie pitcher, gets +3 velocity. Gold Coast signed Briggs Cruz as he'll replace Wamp Munster. Nice, solid name. All right, backup caliber center fielder. Leatherwings signed January Shavewell as the closer is going to replace Shelby McClure in their bullpen. Okay, that's it. A couple of young guys there were released, it looks like. Obviously, Munster, who is a solid. That's a solid name if you ask me. And then there was Tanner McDaniel, interesting guy, 27-year-old second baseman. Pontoon Porchetto. Yeah, she's under 30. I'll star her. What else we got out here? I just saw someone else get released. We have a Bet Coleman. C+s at this age are kind of not really what we're looking for. Those are bench guys. Who was just released? Oh, there's Hemi Reyes still. Yeah, he's still out here. Keaton Butts. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Orbit Ross. No. Brickley Bush. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything because I want to make sure we're not missing here. There we go. Angeles. He'd be an interesting signing, I'm sure. Trip Harper. Harper was the one I was looking for. Garrison. Yeah, why not? Looking pretty solid. Lola Bush looks pretty good. Down this low, I think we're good here. When these guys are this old at B- C+ levels, I don't think we need them. Pardon me, Jesus. Oh, that's disgusting. All right, let's look at player development. What do we got? Okay, we have 287,000. No. Well, we can't afford this, so no. We'll be able to buy this in one game if it's still here. So I'm hoping that hangs on. We can't afford this one, so I'm not even going to bother looking at it. We can buy this one in 2 games. I'm not giving him Wild Thing. Really, this one for Cruz is the only decent player development one, but I can't afford it yet, so don't even got to worry about it. Alright, let's sim up to the next game here and see what this game against the Bards is going to mean. Dow Bombers beat the Bird Lizards there. That was another win, and I forget who won that game. I didn't see it. False Knights beat the Below Zeros 6-2. So they've now charged up to the division lead. Night Bats win 8-7 over the Bionics as the Bionics continue to fall. Tramplers taking on the Leatherwings here. Tramplers win 3-2 as they get back to 500 with that win. Champs and the Nocturnals here, and the Nocturnals blow them out 10-3. Nocturnals have clinched their division already. Toucans, they lose to the Riddles in 11 innings, 4-3. Okay, that's good for us. Bottlenoses drop to the Bionics in 13, 6-5. Bird Lizards lose to the Swampers, 3-0. Swampers keeping in range. And the Tramplers win 8-2 against the Beasts in the final game of the Sim to get a little bit closer. So looking at division races, Nocturnals have a 2-game lead with 1 game left to play. So they have essentially clinched the division. There is no way they can lose. Nocturnals will be in the playoffs, so will the Swampers. They are in as well. So both those teams are locked in. That's the 1 and the 3 right there. Beasts are right now sitting at a half-game lead with 1 game left to play. Same with the Flyers, have 2 games left to play. So the Flyers can still take the division. Tramplers have 1 game left. The best they can do is 13-11. So they need the Furry Flyers to lose out, and even then they still can't win the division. So it's between the Beasts and the Furry Flyers in that one. But the Tramplers putting up a fight for that last playoff spot. The Champs need to win their last 2 games to get in. On the other side, False Knights now have a 1.5 game lead with 2 games left to play. So that it's still mathematically possible the Bionics could take the division. Same with the Below Zeros if they win out. Well, that's not true. With run differentials, False Knights are going to beat both of them. So the only way the Bionics win the division is if the way they win their last game and the False Knights lose their last 2 games. And even then, that's a stretch. So I think the False Knights are going to win this division is what I'm trying to say. For us, we have a half-game lead, 2 games left. Toucans have 1 game left. They just dropped their next to last one to the, I believe it was the Riddles. So that was good for the Riddles. Thank you for beating them. Let me see that. Actually, that was view all, right? Yeah, they beat the, they lost to the Bionics at the Riddles. Yeah, 4-3. Nice. So we need this win against the Bards. If we get this win, we take a full game lead in the division with 2 games left to play. So we'll play this one next time. On the mound for the 10-12 Bards, and this would eliminate the Bards from the playoff contention if we beat them here. So everything's on the line for them. On the mound would be Lee McMahon, 0-2 with a 6 ERA and a 181 whip. And on the mound for us will be Vic Kerr. He's 3-2 with a 4.88 ERA and a 127 whip. Lineup for next episode will look like this. Leading off at third, tense Bob Shelton. Batting second, right fielder Bingo Coffey. Batting third, first baseman Ariadne Hazard. Batting fourth, on fire left fielder Ramon Whitehead. Batting fifth, locked in center fielder Chris Flores. Batting sixth, catcher Shane Cruz. Batting seventh, second baseman Aviana Moreno. Batting eighth, getting the start at shortstop, young Eden Klippenstein. And batting ninth is the pitcher Vic Kerr. That'll do it for this episode, everybody. We managed to hang on and not blow an 8-run lead to the Toucans, winning 9-8, taking the division lead. And then the Toucans lost their follow-up game. So if we win this next episode against the Bards, we'll have a full game division lead heading into the regular season finale. Can we get the job done against the Bards and simultaneously knock them out of the playoffs? Tune in to find out. If you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. It was a fun one today. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.